Welcome back to Programming with Tsatsu. We are still on the same journey on how to become a software engineer. In the previous episode, we've talked about our roadmap. We talked about choosing a programming language. Now, let's talk about after you choose a programming language, now what do you want to do? Basically, you want to build your first project. And that is one of the interesting part that you want to look out for, right? On the roadmap on becoming a software engineer. It's all about project. I remember one day, I'll just mention the person's name because the person is very good, right? I remember talking to this guy, Griffith, right? Griffith was my mate in school, but he did computer engineer and I did telecom, right? I think one day I was talking to him when I wanted to start my Rust journey. I was talking to him on how to become a good Rust engineer because he's a system engineer. And I asked how can I be a Rust engineer, right? Then he told me that for you to become very good at Rust, you need to build a lot of projects. Then I understood that these people out there, they are not so superhero, right? What makes every engineer good is that they keep solving problem, right? You keep solving problem and that make us good. Imagine like you are processing tons of transaction. The first time you do the beginners, so let's start from this table where it is, and you want to process that tons of transaction by sending email and all. You surely get a memory issue, right? So you want to talk about how to queue them and all those kind of stuff. So until you face a problem, you'll not be able to know how to identify the right path to choose in solving that problem. Yeah. Now let's go back to why you need this, building your first project, right? So again, my name is Edward. My name is Tsatsu. You can choose any of them that you like, but Tsatsu goes better for me. So choosing a project, start small. Remember, start small. Don't go and say you want to become a software engineer, so you want to start building project like Facebook or Twitter. That's very big. I know you can do it, but then in the beginning, that's very big. So choose a project, right? Start small. A personal website or a simple game can be a great too. I remember when I joined up Mobile, there's this simple project that my boss give everybody address book. When they give you the address book, you know that like that's a very basic project. But I'm very sure that he wants to see how you solve problems. He wants to see how you get going. So start small. You cannot say you just build a transaction monitoring tool for us. Like that's so big, right? So you want to start with something small, and after that you ace that and you grow with that, right? Now tools and framework, right? Get to know tools like GitHub for version control and framework like React or Django, as I mentioned in my previous episode. So you want to talk about how to use that to streamline your development process. Remember that I told you that framework make your life very easy. They make your development process very easy. So you want to use frameworks for that, right? Now, showcasing your work. You want to showcase your work, right? So create a portfolio website to showcase your project. This can be a very game changer when you apply for a job or if you're a freelancer applying for gigs, right? So first of all, remember that building a project can help you going. Choosing a project that you want to build, something like a to-do list. You want to pick up a to-do list project and you build, choose a programming language. Remember in the beginning, I said about that and why you need that. So if it's a to-do list, remember that you need a view. That's the front view. So you need a front end to do that. And you need a back end where to store your to-dos. You need a database. So now you want to talk about backend again. So you can pick a backend language like Python, like Ruby, like Java for your backend, and your front end you can do JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and you can add a framework to it like React or like Angular or like Vue.js just to keep you going, right? So I know after doing this, you get a right path on building your first project. Stay on this channel. In my other episode, I'm going to teach you how to program itself. Today, I just want to give you the pathway, the journey, the roadmap, how it look like. So it doesn't become so like, it's so difficult for you, right? But once I give you the guidelines, the pathway, the roadmap and everything, it becomes so clear to you. So you know that, oh, from A, we go to B, from B, we go to C. I know people want to become software engineers, but it's very difficult out there to get a mentor. That's why I've come your way. Yeah, so now we'll go to our fifth episode. In my fifth episode, I'll talk about the art of problem solving. That's very important. I know it's going to be very interesting. So see you in my next episode. Thank you.